Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. The next promotion is not just a step up in your career, it's a step closer to your dreams, your respect, and your financial growth. The bank promotion exams 2025-2026 is a golden opportunity, and I'm here to make sure you grab it with both hands. In this journey, we will learn smart strategies, master important topics, and tackle questions just like the exam demands. Remember, success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who prepare. So let's start today, prepare smartly, and make your promotion in 2025-2026 a reality. Welcome to part 1 of my Part to the Corner Office 2025-2026 series, where we break down real bank promotion exam questions and give you clear, practical sample answers, support case studies, and group discussions to help you climb the career ladder faster. The subject for today is it consists of case studies from 1 to 10. The very first case study is the inconsistent teller. Scenario is you're the branch operations head. A teller, a long term employee, has been making frequent and small cash balancing errors. The team morale is affected as others have to cover for him. The teller is personally going through a divorce. Challenge is how do you address the performance issue while being empathetic? Solution framework. Private discussion. Have a confidential one on one meeting with the teller in a neutral space. Express concern not as a reprimand but for his well being and performance. Empathetic listening. Acknowledge his personal situation. State that the bank can offer support such as referring him to the Employee Assistance Program EAP if available or granting a few days of leave if needed. Clear expectations. Firmly but kindly reiterate the non negotiable nature of cash handling accuracy. Explain the operational risk and the impact on the team. Action plan. Create a short term performance improvement plan PIP. This could include temporarily assigning him to a non cash handling role, back office processing, customer service techs, pairing him with a senior colleague for peer mentoring and checking, setting a review period, example 2 weeks to reassess. Team communication. Without breaching confidentiality, address the team, acknowledge the extra workload, and thank them for their support. Reassure them that the situation is being managed, reinforcing a culture of teamwork. The next case study for today is the aggressive sales target. Scenario. The branch has been given an aggressive sales for selling credit cards and personal loans. The sales team is resorting to mis-selling, hiding charges, and promising false features to meet their targets. This has led to a 30% increase in customer complaints. Challenge is how will you balance the achievement of sales targets with ethical selling practices? The given solution framework is immediate cease and desist. Conduct an urgent team meeting to strictly prohibit mis-selling, clarifying that disciplinary action will be taken for any breach regardless of sales performance. Retraining. Organize a refresher training on product features, all charges including hidden ones, and the regulatory guidelines on fair practices. RBI's Fair Practices Code. Customer remediation. Proactively contact the customers who complained, apologize, and ensure they fully understand their product terms. Reverse charges or cancel products when necessary. Where necessary. Sustainable strategy. Break down the large target into achievable daily or weekly goals. Focus on quality leads rather than cold calling. Encouraging cross selling to existing satisfied customers. Share ethical sales success stories within the team. Communication with superiors. Report the issue and your corrective actions to the branch manager. Propose a realistic revised target based on market potential, highlighting the long term reputational damage of mis-selling. The third case study for today is the system migration glitch. Scenario. Your bank is migrating to a new core banking system, CBS. During the first week, the system is slow and frequently crashing. Customers are furious and frontline staff are overwhelmed and frustrated. The challenge is how will you manage the situation? The solution framework. Crisis communication to customers. Place clear signage explaining the temporary issue, have staff personally apologize and provide approximate waiting times, assuring them the bank is resolving it. To staff, hold a huddle to acknowledge their stress, empower them with a standard script to handle customer queries calmly. Contingency operations. Implement offline fallback procedures for critical transactions like cash withdrawals and deposits up to a limit using manual forms and token systems. Ensure all transactions are logged for later system entry. Resource management. Deploy all available staff, including back office personnel, to the banking hall to manage queues, serve water, and explain the situation. Technical coordination. Designate a single point of contact to continuously liaise with the IT department, providing real time feedback on the issues and relaying updates to the front line. Post crisis review. After stabilization, document the lessons learned and suggest improvements to the migration process for future rollouts. The fourth case study for today is the suspected money mule account scenario. A newly opened savings account shows rapid, high value transactions inconsistent with the customer's profile, a student. The transactions are from multiple unrelated third parties, followed by immediate cash withdrawals. Challenge. What steps will you take as per the bank's KYC AML policy? Solution framework is alert and verify. Immediately alert the branch manager and the principal compliance officer. Do not confront the customer directly. Deep dive. Scrutinize the account opening documents. KYC. Conduct a thorough transaction profile analysis. Discreet inquiry. If safe and possible, make a discreet phone call to the customer under the guise of a customer satisfaction survey to reconfirm their occupation and source of funds. Regulatory action. Based on strong suspicion, follow the bank's AML policy. Place a temporary block on the account to prevent further transactions. File a suspicious transaction report (STR) with the Financial Intelligence Unit (FIUIND). Decision point. If the evidence is conclusive, close the account as per policy and file the necessary reports. If inconclusive, seek guidance from the compliance department. The fifth case study for today is the VIP customer demand scenario. A high net worth individual's HNI demands immediate sanction of a home loan, bypassing the standard credit appraisal process. He threatens to move his entire business to another bank. Your immediate superior is pressurizing you to accommodate him. Challenge. How do you handle this ethical dilemma? Solution framework. Customer communication. Politely but firmly explain to the customer that the bank's credit process is designed to protect both the bank and the customer, ensuring a sustainable financial decision. Emphasize that these rules apply uniformly to maintain integrity. Offer a solution. Propose to fast track the application rather than bypass it. Assure him that your team will personally oversee it to ensure it is processed with the highest priority and without any unnecessary delays. Manage upwards. Have a private conversations with your superior. Acknowledge the importance of the client by highlight the risk, credit risk. Sanctioning without appraisal could lead to an NPA. Reputational risk. If this becomes a precedent, it undermines a bank's governance. Regulatory risk. Violating credit policy can attract regulatory scrutiny. Document. Keep a brief and factual file note of the customer's demand, your response, and the discussion with your superior to ensure a clear audit trail. The sixth case study for today is the underperforming branch. You are appointed as the new branch manager of a chronically underperforming branch. Challenge. Develop a 90-day turnout strategy. Solution framework. Days 1 to 30. Diagnosis and morale. Listen and stabilize. Conduct one-on-one meetings with all staff to understand their perspectives. Analyze data. Top deposit holders, NPA accounts, product penetration. Hold on all staff meeting to share your initial observations and vision. Empower them with small achievable goals to build confidence. Days 31 to 60. Focus initiatives. Act and drive. Deposits. Launch a CASA drive targeting local businesses, schools, and professionals. Advances. Focus on low hanging fruits like top rated MSMEs and pre approved personal loans for existing salaried customers. NPA recovery. Create a dedicated task force for the top 10 NPA accounts, exploring one time settlements and restructuring. Days 61 to 90. Subsystem and sustainability. Embed and grow. Implement a performance dashboard visible to all staff. Introduce weekly performance review meetings. Based on successes, set clear targets for the next quarter. The seventh case study for today is the digital transformation resistance scenario. Staff is resistant to a new digital loan process. Challenge. How will you ensure adoption? Solution framework is communication. Explain the why, how digitalization makes their jobs easier in the long run and is critical for the bank's survival. Hands-on training. Conduct small group practical training sessions. Use champions from the team who have adapted well to peer train others. Incentive and recognize. Link incentives to digital adoption metrics. Example, percentage of loans sourced digitally. Publicly recognize and reward top performance. address fears, assure staff that digital channels are for acquisition and efficiency, not for replacing them. Their role will evolve from paperwork to relationship management and advisory. Performance management. Make digital process adherence a key result area, KRA, in performance appraisals. The eighth case study for today is the complex MSME loan proposal scenario. An MSME with a good track record needs a loan with insufficient collateral. Challenge: how will you appraise this loan? Solution framework: enhance credit appraisal, go beyond financials, assess the promoter's integrity, industry reputation, and the business's market position. Scrutinize the viability of the machinery upgrade and its impact on profitability. Analyze cash flow projections conservatively. Risk mitigation, security, explore a mix of primary and collateral security, hypothecation of new machinery, personal guarantee, mortgage of other property. Credit guarantee. Check eligibility for cover under the CGTMSE Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises Scheme. Structuring. Propose a structured repayment plan with a moratorium aligned to the projected cash flow from the new machinery. Recommendation. If the fundamental business is sound and the risk can be mitigated, recommend the loan with the above conditions. Justify it with Justify it based on the long-term relationship, social impact, and the potential for future businesses. The ninth case study for today is the interdepartmental conflict scenario: conflict between retail and volume and credit quality teams. Challenge: how will you resolve this conflict? Solution framework: joint meeting, facilitate a meeting with both the teams, let each side present their challenges without interruption, find common ground, emphasize that both teams share the same goal, sustainable business growth for the branch. Process re-engineering: create a joint credit sanction committee for proposals above a certain threshold. This ensures early involvement of the credit team, reducing rework and rejections. Shared KRS. Introduce shared performance metrics. For example, include time to sanction as a KRA for the credit team and quality of application for the retail team. Team building. Organize informal joint events to build personal rapport between the teams. The 10th case study for today is the competitive threat scenario. A new tech-savvy bank opens next door with better rates. Challenge: develop a competitive response strategy. Solution framework: leverage your strengths, relationships with your staff, knows the customers personally, empower them to conduct proactive, personalized reviews. Local knowledge: you understand the local market better. Tailor products accordingly. Service: compete on superior personalized service that a new automated bank cannot immediately replicate. Product bundling: create attractive bundles. Example: savings account plus debit card plus personal loan pre-approved that offer convenience. Loyalty program: introduce or enhance a loyalty program for existing customers. Reward them for their relationship, not just their balance. Match selectively. Analyze the competitor's pricing. If a specific product is causing significant attrition, consider requesting zonal office approval for a limited time competed offer for your top customers. Thank you very much for your patience. Please do like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel.